Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to Siasat English News. I am Eman Umar. Drug maker Dr. Reddy's laboratory said on Tuesday that the locally manufactured COVID-19 Sputnik 5 vaccine is expected to be available in the September to October period. M.V. Ramana, the pharma firm CEO, said that the local manufacturers of Sputnik 5 vaccine are currently in the process of technology absorption and scale up, and they expect that the vaccine will be available from the period of September to October. He told reporters that due to the sudden spike of COVID-19 cases in Russia, the arrival of Sputnik 5 doses is getting delayed, and the company expects the situation to ease by the end of August. Dr. Reddy soft launched the vaccine on 14th of May after receiving emergency use authorization in April. So far, the vaccine has been launched in about 80 cities and towns across India, and over 2.5 lakh people have been administered the jab. Between 2017 and 2019, farmers' suicide in Telangana have decreased the most in the country. From 846 farmers dying by suicide in 2017 to 900 taking their lives in 2018, the number fell to 491 in 2019, the centre said in a reply to a query on farm sector in Lok Sabha on Tuesday. While Madhya Pradesh recorded the second highest decline of farmer suicide in the country, agriculture activists and farm experts said Telangana's Raitu Bandhu scheme had a major role in the declining number of farmers resorting to suicide in the state. Telangana began implementing Raitu Bandhu scheme from October 2018. The first ever direct benefit transfer scheme for farmers in the country was soon followed by other states like West Bengal and Odisha. Noted Persian scholar Professor Syed Ainul Hasan on Wednesday took charge as the fifth Vice Chancellor of the Maulana Azad National Urdu University. He took over the charge from Professor S.M. Rahmatullah. The Union Education Ministry on 22nd of July has appointed Ainul Hasan as the fifth Vice Chancellor of the Urdu University. On the occasion of his joining the office, Professor Syed Ainul Hasan said, "Students, teaching and non-teaching staff are the three pillars of any university. If there is a defect in any of these pillars, it has a direct impact on the performance of the university." He said all will work together and ensure to do their best for the university and that the university will continue to move towards success. It has been about 2 weeks since heavy rains wreaked havoc in several parts of the city. However, even as the rains receded and most areas recovered from inundation, residents of Usman Nagar on the outskirts of the old city are still reeling under the flood impact. With over 200 houses still submerged in surplus water from Usman Nagar Lake, algae and sewage, angry locals allege that their pleas to officials to drain out excess water have fallen on deaf ears. Officials, however, said that many houses have been built on lake full tank level area, which was why they were still underwater. The entire locality had been underwater for about 6 months after the floods of October 2020. Residents claimed that closure of outlet channels to protect nearby colonies from getting flooded was one of the reasons for flooding last year. Billionaire investor Rakesh Jhunjhunwala is planning on having 70 aircraft within 4 years for a new airline he wants to set up in India on optimism more people will travel by air. Mr. Jhunjhunwala, who is considering investing $35 million and would own 40% of the carrier, expects to get a no objection certificate from India's aviation ministry in the next 15 days. The ultra low cost airline will be called Akasa Air, and the team, which includes a former senior executive of Delta Airlines Incorporation, is looking at planes that can carry 180 passengers. It is a bold bet by Mr. Jhunjhunwala, who is known locally as India's Warren Buffett, in a market that has seen some airlines collapse in the face of intense fare wars and high cost. Rakesh Asthana, a senior IPS officer formerly of the Gujarat cadre and now on deputation to the Arunachal Pradesh, Goa, Mizoram and Union Territory, has taken charge as the Commissioner of Delhi Police today. He was accorded a ceremonial guard of honor upon his arrival at Delhi Police Headquarters. Rakesh Asthana said that he believes in the basic concepts of policing, that is, maintenance of law and order and prevention of crime. That is the basic thing which the police is supposed to do. If these things are done properly, peace prevails in the society, he said. Mr. Asthana also praised the National Capital's Police for its past performances and said he hopes to work in tandem with everyone to ensure the betterment of the society. Dubai's flagship carrier Emirates Airlines is expecting to receive an average of 20,000 to 30,000 visitors every month from the United States during the Dubai Expo 2020. Emirates Airlines Chief Commercial Officer Adnan Kazim said, Emirates has already recovered 50% of the pre-pandemic tourism numbers from the United States and has welcomed bookings from 14,000 tourists in the last 2 months. He added that the United States is expected to play a key role during the Expo Dubai, and based on the trends that they are seeing today, they expect 20,000 to 30,000 tourists from the United States each month during the Expo. He said that they are looking at building their capacity from the United States and their objective is to make that happen as quickly as possible. A 22-year-old youngster in Surat, Gujarat is currently critical in a comatose state after he was brutally thrashed by the police for not wearing a mask. The family, however, claims that he is beaten up because of his Muslim identity. The youth, identified as Samir Ansari, is from Umrah village in Gujarat's Surat district. The incident took place on 22nd of July. Accusing the police, Samir's elder brother Tanveer Ansari said that the cops attacked his brother brutally because of his Muslim identity. Ansari told Maktub Media that he will approach the judiciary against the policeman who attacked his brother. The police sources told the Maktub Media that the city police commissioner and the high officials have been asked to investigate and take action against the responsible cops. That's it for today. Thank you, viewers.